Hey guys, DPG here, and I just wanted to remind you guys that I am currently working on a comprehensive program that will show you basically everything that I teach people how to do in my YouTube videos, but it will be designed as a step-by-step program that'll teach you how to become a professional actor, or if you already have some experience as a professional or amateur actor, how to take your career to the next and infinite levels. Okay, so get in touch, get yourself on my list, davidpatrickgreen.com, or send me an email to dpg at davidpatrickgreen.com. All right, let's get into the video. So I've got such a great video for you today, and I'm basically gonna tell you how you can completely transform your prospects as a professional actor if you do this one simple thing, either before you get started or frankly at any time. And the thing that I'm talking about is to completely reinvent who you are and how you do things and what you do. And by reinvent, what I mean is, listen, if you've been doing things a certain way and you've had certain results, like if you haven't become an incredibly successful person in anything, so you've sort of been getting along, maybe you do okay, maybe you've even done quite well, but not to the level you think and believe you are capable, then why not consider doing things differently? And that's why I'm suggesting you do this as an actor, because if you're going to take on acting, or writing, or directing, or anything like that, it requires a certain level of, you could call it bravery, but I would just call it direct action that a lot of people are not comfortable with. They're not familiar with it. They don't even know that it's actually possible. They think that if they did it, it would create a lot of negative reaction toward them. So there's a lot of fear associated with direct action. Doing what you want to do without the fear of thinking about all the things that could happen if you do these things, okay? So really what I'm talking about is living in your imagination of fear, living in the idea that everything you could do is going to create a lot of bad responses. That imagination is not healthy unless you are at a watering hole where you're worried about getting eaten by a tiger. But when you're not talking about biological survival, you can forget the fear, because nothing bad can really happen. Nothing consequential can really happen by doing direct things, meaning calling people, writing people, getting involved with people, not thinking you've got to do it according to a certain set of rules. So what I am suggesting is that you think about the way you have conducted yourself, okay? All of the rules that you've been following, the rules for life, and be very careful, okay? What everybody else is doing, and then you do the same thing, that is copying and following their rules. And ask yourself what you have been doing and how it's worked out. And then ask yourself, could I be doing better if I took more direct action? If I just said, hey, let's just forget everything I know about this subject and ask myself, if I just came down from another planet, if I just landed here from space by transporter beam, and I decided I wanted to be an actor, what would be the things that I would do if I didn't know anything else? If I didn't know about headshots and demo reels and all of these things, what would you do? And stop yourself right away when you say, I would ask someone, because I'll tell you right now, most of the people you would be thinking about asking, you would get that idea from somebody else that you would ask. And these people, first of all, aren't you, so they don't really know what you should do because they don't know anything about what your strengths are. But they're going to just give you old advice, okay? There's no creativity involved. And what I'm asking you to do is to creatively think for yourself, okay? So you appear by transporter beam, what would you do? And it should sound a little like, well, I would find out who has the acting jobs, and I would start to find out, how to connect with them, reach out, introduce myself, say, hey, I want to do this. How do I do it? How can I get involved? And then you might also think, well, I don't know how to act, so I better learn that. And you'd probably practice a lot because you might say, well, I want to be the best actor I can be, right? Hopefully that is the mentality you would have. If it's not, I suggest you adopt it. Say, well, I want to be the best possible actor I can be. So you would practice like crazy so that you would feel really strongly about the beliefs you have in your acting abilities. And then when you have that strong belief and enthusiasm for your own abilities, you would probably believe that you could help producers and people who make movies and TV shows and theater, plays, etc., that you could help them. And you would probably be really excited about helping them. So you wouldn't want to wait around. You would hopefully get in touch with them by any means necessary and say, hey, I could help you with this. I'm really good at, and say whatever it is you're really good at. And if it's not acting that you're really good at yet, then what is it that you're really good at now that could help these people? And offer to help them, because they will latch onto you and like you pretty quickly if you can help them out in any fashion, right? And until you are so enthusiastic about your acting that you're ready to call people up and tell them, then call people up and tell them about what it is you can do. Because it's that enthusiasm, that passion for what you can do that will make it really, really easy for you to reach out and connect with people. And it will be really, really easy for them to recognize that, oh my gosh, this person is enthusiastic about what they can do. And I believe them, because that enthusiasm doesn't come from faking it, you know? So that's what I would do. I would examine how you've been behaving and how that's worked for you. And if it's working great, then keep doing it. But if you want to do better and you realize maybe that this is a more challenging occupation than some of the other stuff you've been involved in, where you could just go apply for a job and they'll give you one, then try to reinvent yourself. Just try to say, all right, what would I do if I just came down from planet Zenith and you speak like a Martian and say, what would I do? I want to become an actor. And I would probably say to you, hopefully, if you were a smart alien, you would say, well, I got to find out who's got these acting jobs and I got to connect with them and get involved with them, develop a relationship with them, and slowly but surely work my way into their circle. And they will start to see me for what it is I can do and contribute, and they will want to use me in their projects. Hopefully that's helpful, and let me know in the comment section below, and get in touch and join me at the Hack Hollywood 2.0 introduction, the star making system, so that I can help you get all of the information that I share in one place in the right order, so that you can have the career of your dreams, whether it's writing, directing, acting, producing, and so on and so forth. I'll talk to you soon.